Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am back at it again with another Dragon Ball Z Kakarot update video. This is pretty insane because it's been too long. It's been several months since I've even talked about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot or anything in regards to DLC. The last update that we did get was, I think, back in October, or I want to say November. I can't remember exactly when they did a little trailer reveal. They revealed all the new Daima content that was coming because all the games were getting Daima collabs. Now, the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Daima collab is going to be split up into two parts, and it's going to be really good, okay? I haven't even played it yet, but I already can tell you that Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is literally the quintessential perfect game to adapt Dragon Ball Daima's story, because the whole thing, or at least the majority of it, is a lot of exploration, okay? It's got that, you know, little bit more exploration type of OG Dragon Ball style, and for those of you that have been enjoying Daima, you guys are going to love this. I cannot wait for this DLC. It's literally going to be one of the better DLCs in my opinion, because look at this. Look at what you're seeing here on screen. They're making a whole new realm. They're making the Demon Realm. You can see it's a whole new world, so there's going to be open world exploration. Obviously, it's not going to be like the massive stuff like, for example, Tears of the Kingdom or like, you know, Breath of the Wild or anything like that, but it's going to be, you know, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So it's going to be a pretty big thing, and that's probably why it's taking so long, because the last DLC we got was almost a year ago. Actually, in February of last year in 2024 was the last one, which I think was DLC. I mean, we're on DLC 7 now, so DLC 6, which I believe was End of Z. Still very great DLC, but honestly, nothing too extra or major was added. It was still all Planet Earth, and everything was the same there. Again, this is basically a brand new video game that they're making, okay? The DLCs for Kakarot are always going to be more worth your money than probably any other DLC that you'll buy for any other Dragon Ball console game, okay? So let's actually go over all the information. These are the scans that were just recently released on VJump via DBS Hype. So shout out to him, because he actually put out this information that DBZ Kakarot Daima DLC Part 1 will cover from episodes 1 to 8, releasing this year, okay? So basically, almost halfway through the entire series, okay? It is confirmed, I believe, from like a leak, that there will be only 20 episodes of Daima, which I'm going to be very sad when it's over. That means we only have 5 more episodes, so 5 more weeks left. It's going to be ending at the very end of February. The source is VJump. Some new images from the DLC are also shown. I suppose officials will release them soon, which they did, okay? There's probably going to be a trailer pretty soon. This could be releasing anytime now, okay? It could be next month. It could be sometime in March. The fact that they're already doing VJump scans right now leads me to believe that it's going to be very, very soon, okay? Most of the time, whenever they're doing the VJump scans recently, it's going to be information that's released literally like the same month or, you know, 1 month later. And I'm very surprised, because I was thinking that they were going to announce this at Battle Hour, but Battle Hour got canceled, right? So the situation with that is that they might be holding off on it, okay? So the images wise, I mean, you guys are seeing them on screen, but I'll zoom in. We have one of the images here with Goku Mini, Supreme Kai Mini. We have Glorio and Pansy all falling down from the sky there. So that's up until like episode like 3 or 4. This part right here. Right here is just exploration of Goku Mini. I don't know if we're going to be able to play as the other characters like Glorio, Supreme Kai, Vegeta, you know, Piccolo or Pansy or anything. For now, it's looking like you can only play as Goku because of the little open world stuff there. Man, it looks beautiful. If you guys played Sandland, this is giving me Sandland vibes of like how it's, you know, more exploration type of environment with like almost like deserted type of look with the environment that you're in. And then we have this part right here, which was a scene from one of the episodes where they were by the campfire discussing like, you know, everything that was going on. I think this is with I think Pansy was already with them at this point, but I could be wrong. Yeah, they definitely were. Okay, so yeah, it's looking really freaking good, man. I'm excited for it. So let's go over the translations, and I'll go over what to kind of expect when it comes to the episodes and everything. So let's actually zoom in here. You'll definitely get hooked, blah blah blah. Latest DLC, The Great Demon World, an adventure filled with mysteries, is now underway. A great adventure of the world of Daima. The 7th DLC is set in the Great Demon World. There's still no official release date yet, so stay tuned. We're probably gonna get that pretty soon. Kakarot Always Great Adventures in the Demon World Part 1. The adventure of Daima is about to begin. Download content is available for the DLC. The Demon World is recreated where you can follow the vast field and something to explore. Look forward to an adventure, the demon world no one has ever seen before. A field that recreates the world of Daima, so it's a full demon realm. Now, they also confirm here that 8 million copies have been sold. Damn, I think the last update we got was either 5 or 6 million, so this game is still doing numbers, okay? It's not at 10 million yet, but it's slowly approaching, you know, Xenoverse 2 as well as Dragon Ball FighterZ levels. Again, those are the two biggest Dragon Ball games so far, and I can guarantee you Sparking Zero is pretty much almost there. Or I don't want to say almost there, but it's getting there within the very short period. Again, Sparking Zero's only been out for like 3 or 4 months now, and I think in the first 2 days, they already sold 3 million copies, which is fucking insane. I think that's unheard of for a Dragon Ball game, right? This is huge hit in which you can blah, blah, blah. Epic story Goku. Yes, yes, yes. What else here? Download the volume divided up into 2 parts, right? Confirmed. So we'll get episodes 9 through, I guess, 20 for the last part. So that one is going to be probably a larger one. And I get everything makes sense. You'll see why it makes sense why they are stopping at 8 here. But part 1 is to re-experience the episodes 1 through 8 for those of you that need an official confirmation of that. Let me actually explain the major stuff that you need to know about the episodes, okay? For those of you that haven't watched Daima or need a refresher, right? Episodes 1 through, like, I think 4 were, I don't want to say boring. They were fun. I enjoyed them, but there wasn't a whole lot of action. I think there was a little bit in episode, like, 2 or 3, and then a little bit in 4 as well. I think episode 4 is the first time you see Goku go Super Saiyan, and he defeats, like, that, like, little army or whatever. But the action has always been good. If there were any action scenes in the early episodes, they were peak. They were fire. Okay, animation was on point, and obviously they're going to adapt it really, really well. I don't know how long this DLC is going to be. I feel like they might cut some stuff out because, you know, it's, even though it is the story, you know, video game for Dragon Ball, they tend to, I don't want to say cut corners, but like cut some stuff out that they feel like it's not necessary. So I don't know if we're going to get every single little detail, but the major stuff, at least for fights, would make sense. We're probably going to be able to fight the army. We should be able to transform into Super Saiyan. I don't know if Super Saiyan 2 would be in, I guess it would be, right? They should at least have Super Saiyan 1 and 2 for Goku, because episodes 1 through 8 go through that. But episode 5 is where things really heat up in terms of like a really fire battle. You get to fight Glorio, so we're most likely going to be able to use Goku and fight Glorio in this one, which this fight was awesome. Animation, again, on point. Goku goes Super Saiyan. Glorio displays his magic powers, his, like, electricity, and he can, like, turn it into a fucking whip and shit, which is gonna be awesome, right? And then episode, I believe, like, 6 and 7, I don't even remember what happened. I guess it was nothing too significant. Yeah, I don't think it was any, like, in terms of, like, battles and stuff. But episode 8 was the big one, right? This is the one that is gonna, like, we're all gonna be talking about, because we know CC2 goes hard as shit with their animations. If you guys remember from DLC 5, oh my god, that final meteor combination that Goku uses against Piccolo at the very end is one of the best animated, like, OG Dragon Ball fights for Kakarot. Like, they absolutely cooked, right? So this one with the Sheeta animation, oh my god, it's going to be amazing, okay? Tamagami 3 versus Goku. So you'll probably start off in base. They'll have the cutscene, and it'll probably be like a quick time event whenever you're doing like the Kamehameha, and then you know, dive in for a punch. It's going to be incredible. Like, you guys are, y'all are not ready for this. I already know they're going to cook. Like, I would be surprised if it wasn't literally exactly on point, or maybe even could look potentially better in Kakarot. Because sometimes in Kakarot, like, for example, that Super Vegito versus Super Buhan fight, they did some extra bullshit in that, which I say bullshit, but it was the best shit ever. It was like they were extra as hell with that. So I don't think they need to be for this one, because it's already a very extra fight. Like, the animation was crazy. Goku charges up that Kamehameha, he blasts it, and he transforms into Super Saiyan 2 after that. So yeah, that's the whole thing. Episode 1 through 8 to expect in terms of the first part is going to be amazing. Now, when I first reacted to this, when I saw the information, I was a little bit sad, because I was hoping that we'd also get the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta versus Tamagami 2 fight. but understandable because that's also a really, really hype fight. It's going to be very early on in DLC 2, so that's going to be great. And again, 5 episodes left. I have no idea what's going to be happening in this anime, y'all. So we're probably not going to get that until like the later half of this year or maybe even into next year, 2026, okay? Because again, they're making this Daima DLC, they're making a whole new game. It's going to be like DLC 4 with Bardock. They have to make like a brand new environment, like a whole new planet and areas. So it's going to be huge, but that's going to be it for this information. That's what you need to know about Dragon Ball Daima Part 1 for Kakarot, aka DLC 7. Drop a like, subscribe here on the channel, ring my notification bell if you guys want to stay updated with all the Dragon Ball video game news, and I'll see you next time. Peace!
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays! Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet!